Coming up on this edition of Out of the Blue from Middle Tennessee State University. MTSU's Center for Educational Media provides educators throughout Tennessee and across the country with professional development opportunities delivered in person and online via video. We chat about the center's work with its director, Dr. Laura Clark. Sociology and anthropology, part of the College of Liberal Arts, are two distinct academic disciplines with one common focus: studying people and how they function in groups. Director Shannon Hodge shares her vision for the department. And our School of Agriculture in the College of Basic and Applied Sciences is one of MTSU's signature academic programs. It offers a surprising variety of distinctive majors and pursuits. Director Cheney Mosley joins us to discuss. I'm Andrew Ottman, and this is Out of the Blue. Welcome to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. MTSU's Center for Educational Media provides educators throughout Tennessee and across the country with professional development opportunities delivered in person and online via video. It is dedicated to supporting our College of Education and K-12 through its Media Engineering, Technical Systems, Professional Development Center, and a growing library of videos available on demand for educators. We chat about the center's work with its director, Dr. Laura Clark. Dr. Clark, welcome to the show.
So glad to be here.
Welcome back to the show.
Yes.
Because we're in your Center for Educational Media here on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. What a great partnership we have making Out of the Blue happen. This television program that we distribute 17 states and all across Tennessee to talk about Middle Tennessee State University. But that's not the primary purpose of the Center for Educational Media. Let's talk about why this center exists and why is it unique.
The Center for Educational Media here at MTSU exists for the purpose of supporting education in one sentence. Now, that education ranges from K-12 education across the state of Tennessee to higher education and teacher training and administrator training here on campus at MTSU. So we are dedicated to supporting and training and continuing the lifelong learning of educators in Tennessee.
And what a great history this center has had. It started as a satellite distribution center for educational lessons to be beamed into classrooms back before the internet was really the thing, of course. And now you've pivoted to a great service to all the districts throughout the state of Tennessee and kind of around the world, where you're providing the type of educational resources that teachers need to become better teachers and districts to become better districts. Talk about your summer collaboratives and your workshops that you schedule through the center.
The PK-12 Collaborative is our program, and it includes 3 areas of focus. We support teachers of English learners, we support school counselors, and we support special education teachers. This program is practitioner driven because teachers request the topics, tell us what they need help on, and then it is also presented by the best practitioners because they're nominated by their peers.
And the great thing about what the Center for Educational Media does, first of all, assembles this great resource, these workshops, these collaboratives. But you assemble it in a place, the Center for Educational Media, that has the space and the facilities to record and broadcast, so that it becomes a resource not only in real time in many cases, but also for folks to refer back to.
We are lucky to have the resources here to enable us to have on-site conferences, to live stream our conferences, and to record our conferences. This allows us to present it to teachers when they are available, but if they can't get to it that day, then they can view it later. Over the coming year, with our 9 conferences that are planned, we have the capacity for having over 1,300 educators in our space in the coming year.
That's fantastic. So not only is this an on-site resource, come to the campus of Middle Tennessee State University and learn these things, we've got the ability to record it and use it and on demand, watch it again and again. You've got a YouTube channel, and I'm particularly proud of the fact that you've got a considerable number of what I would call niche viewers that are seeking you out. How has that grown over the past year?
You know, we're approaching 30,000 views now, which we are thrilled about because we don't advertise this, and these are educators looking for professional learning, and they're coming to our YouTube channel.
You partner with a lot of state agencies. There's always someone from the Tennessee Department of Education attending one of your collaboratives, which is a great opportunity for these educators to connect with that resource. Why is it important, and who are you partnering with the state?
It's important for us to connect with the drivers of education in this state. Every session, the Tennessee Department of Ed is present and available for Q&A. We also partner with the professional organizations in the state that are aligned with these areas of English learning and school counseling and special education. And so they are in the room as well to promote what they're doing and to support what we're doing.
So let's go to the numbers for a second. I'm going to let you you've got a cheat sheet, I've got one too, but I want to make sure we cover this because I want to talk about the reach of who has taken advantage of these services, where do they come from, and I was just delighted to see not only that we have a considerable track record within the state of Tennessee, but now we're going global, right? Talk about who's taking advantage of these opportunities.
Well, at this point, we have engaged more than 4,500 times with educators in Tennessee. Now that includes public schools, private schools, charter schools. We've also engaged with 53 institutes of higher education or other education agencies in the state of Tennessee and outside of the state. We've had teachers from 135 school districts out of 140 something in the state, public school districts, and a few countries, New Zealand, Ireland, Great Britain, and one teacher from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada has attended multiple times.
So wow, we need to get her in a graduate degree program.
Yeah.
It's an incredible operation, Dr. Clark. I'm very proud to come to the Center for Educational Media every month and do this program, but also just from a campus standpoint, to look at the public service that we're offering educators. Well, Dr. Clark, there's got to be a place I can go on the web to find out more about the center. What's your web address? Our
website is cem.mtsu.edu. And there you can register, and registration's open now for the summer academies. And you can also view our videos in our video library on demand that we've done from previous conferences.
And of course, it shows on True Blue TV, the university's television station that we operate in partnership with you.
Thank you for that.
Proud to have that content on there. Dr. Clark, congratulations and thank you for everything the center does and the public service you do to the state of Tennessee and beyond.
Thank you for being our partner and supporting our work.
And we'll be right back.
And that's how electricity flows.
Hey, Mom! Don't break it, don't break it.
It's just one thing.
Thank you.
Wow, this looks amazing.
This is the electric robot I made all by myself.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
The Jennings A. Jones College of Business at Middle Tennessee State University is the #1 producer of business talent in the greater Nashville area. Our nationally ranked programs and state-of-the-art facilities offer a world-class education at an affordable price. The exclusive partnership of Jones College with Dale Carnegie Training Worldwide equips our graduates with the soft skills they need to succeed. Jones College of Business. It delivers an education for the real world.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. Sociology and anthropology, part of the College of Liberal Arts, are two distinct academic disciplines with one common focus: studying people and how they function in groups. Students in this department go on to careers in public service, nonprofit organizations, higher education, and the private sector, equipped with skills to help them understand and resolve social and cultural problems. Director Shannon Hodge joins us to share her vision for the department. Shannon, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
It's always great to have a first-time guest on Out of the Blue.
Yes.
And it's great that you're here to talk to us about a really unique program at the university, the Department of Sociology and Anthropology. So we're gonna, in the brief time we have together, we're gonna guide our listeners and viewers into both of these very unique programs. But let's talk about the things they have in common. What's something that these two areas of study share?
So we are interested in people. Sociologists and anthropologists are interested in people. And particularly we're interested in people and how we operate in groups. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the difference between us. But the commonality that we have, there's a famous quote that's one of my favorites that Mr. Rogers said, that when there's trouble, look for the helpers. Mm-hmm. And we're probably not the ones that are running into burning buildings. But we are helpers as both sociologists and anthropologists, we're helpers in a broader sense, that we are the people who have the skills and the understanding and the training to understand how people operate and why we do what we do as humans and as members of society. And so we are equipped to understand how people function and then to help. And we can help when there's problems, when there's social problems, when there's disruptions and imbalances. But the other thing that we can help with is understanding and recognizing paths forward and what things are going well, mm-hmm. And how we can sort of engage with people to make things better. So that's when we talk about sort of the professions that both sociology and anthropology students go into, we're really in those helping professions.
I love that quote from Mr. Rogers. It's
Absolutely.
A September 11th quote that he put out there so many years ago.
Yeah.
Let's go a little deeper and let's define each of these areas. Give me sort of the fast elevator description of what sociology is.
So sociology, again, we're talking about people and we're talking about people in groups. Sociology is really more interested in how those groups are structured, mm-hmm. first of all, and understanding how people work in groups, how groups work together, and particularly if there are biases or imbalances in those groups, how to understand those and how to kind of mitigate those. Mm-hmm. So it's really more of a structural focus. Anthropology is focused on human cultures, mm-hmm. and so those are the broader sets of how we go about being people, mm-hmm. And how we go about being people in groups. What are our life ways? What are our food ways? What are our traditions? What is our kinship? How do people make meaning in living as humans in society?
What kind of careers do your graduates seek after receiving this education?
So as I said, we're helpers. We wind up in a lot of different places across the workforce. One of the things I always say is that I guess nobody looks up want ads anymore, but you're never going to do a Google search for a job with the title anthropologist or a job with the title sociologist. What you're learning as an anthropology or sociology student are skills that you can take out into almost any place in the workforce to understand how groups of people function.
So one of the things we talked about this before the program about applied skills and the importance you place on applied skills. That's a big hallmark of MTSU. Talk to me about what that means for your department.
Well, we have been working on helping students with applied schools for a really long time, and it has coincided nicely with MTSU's focus on applied skills and experiential learning. And some of the places where that shows up best, first of all, we're really interested in communication, both interpersonal communication, also professional communication. That's something that's really great that students take out into the world with them. But then also these applied skills where students are learning to, first of all, understand what a problem is. That's what I always tell students, like, this is what a job is. When we get out there in the real world and you find a job, the job is always going to be identify a problem, understand that problem, and then figure out a solution and make that solution happen. When you think about it, almost any job has those sort of 4 parts to it. And those are the things that we're teaching them, right? Like, use your analytical skills to understand what kind of problems you're finding in your workplace. And then we're giving you data collection skills and critical thinking skills to figure out the pieces and parts of that problem. And then we're giving you the skills to develop a solution and implement that solution for a problem. So data analysis, reporting, a lot of writing, oral communication. How do you take that into the workplace?
And they're taking it in the workplace, I understand, through some great internships that the department's helping arrange, correct? You've got those opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. We have lots of opportunities for internships, volunteer opportunities. We have a lot of relationships with public agencies. We've had students with the State Library and Archives, Tennessee State Museum. We have internships in, for example, we have forensic anthropology students. That's on our anthropology side. One of our really cool internships that we have is we have a Brazil program on the anthropology side of our house. And we have a relationship with it's called the Museu Gelgi, the Emilio Gelgi Museum. And we have a semester-long internship that students can get involved with there, that they'll live in the city of Belém in Brazil, which is the big city that's at the mouth of the Amazon, and work in this particular museum for they live in the city, they speak the language, they do their laundry, they do their grocery shopping. It's a real immersive experience, and that's one of the internships we're most excited about.
So many things we could talk about in the department, but we are literally out of time. How can I go on the web to find out more about you?
soc.mtsu.edu, SOC.
soc.mtsu.edu. Shannon, thanks for joining us on the program, and what a great combination of academic interests to offer our students.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.
See that? Go slow.
I see it.
Hello.
Hello.
You are looking good today.
Well, thank you.
I think it's time we take this off, don't you think?
Absolutely.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. Our School of Agriculture in the College of Basic and Applied Sciences is one of MTSU's signature academic programs. It offers a surprising variety of distinctive majors and pursuits. It offers hands-on learning also through our farm laboratory, the Horse Science Center, and many laboratories that allow our students to engage in instruction beyond the classroom. Director Cheney Mosley joins us to discuss all of this and more. Cheney, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
First-time guest.
Yes.
And relatively new. Congratulations on, you're not new to MTSU, undergraduate, master's degree, been here for years, but relatively new as our director of the School of Ag.
Yeah, working on wrapping up the first year.
That is great. That is great. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's help our viewers and listeners understand what the School of Agriculture offers. You've got a great diverse offering list. Let's talk about all of those things.
Yeah, so in the School of Agriculture, we offer 5 academic majors. That would be animal science, agribusiness, plant and soil science, horse science, and fermentation science. And so we have undergraduate majors in each of those areas. We also offer a Master of Science degree in horse science. Beyond that, we have concentrations in agricultural education for those students who want to earn their teaching license and become a middle or a high school agriculture teacher. And we have 3 minors. We have a minor in precision agriculture, a minor in poultry science, and we also have a minor in general agriculture. So a lot going on in our department.
You've got a lot going on. Let's talk about some of the programs that maybe don't get enough attention in the conversations.
Sure, be glad to.
Let's talk about plant and soil science. What's that?
Oh gosh, plant and soil science is it's a really interesting program because it's the incorporation of plants for both feed production for livestock, also food production for human consumption. But beyond that, we also focus on soil. And if we think about it, like every living thing truly begins with soil. And so when we think about soil, we think about soil health. And so we have faculty who are teaching, but also researching about factors that contribute to soil health. And you know, when your soil is healthy, then the feed and the food crops that come from that are healthy. So it's really interesting there. The Horticulture Center focuses on ornamental horticulture a lot and also incorporates some research projects over there. But think of interior and exterior landscaping and things such as that. We also have the MTSU Small Farm. It's located on our Guy James farm. And they are working on a lot of initiatives. In fact, they'll be at the Murfreesboro Farmers Market throughout the summer. And
that's fantastic.
Yep, they'll be there, I think, this next farmers market. But they sell produce that's grown here on our farm, working with faculty alongside students, but they also sell fresh cut flowers. We're selling microgreens and mushrooms, and we have some certified USDA organic produce that will be sold as well. So a lot of initiatives happening through the plant and soil science program specifically.
That's great. And been particularly proud to see some new things coming out of your school that I want you to talk about. Let's talk about the new fully online undergraduate degree that you're developing.
Well, developing is an important word, so we're not ready to offer it yet, but I'm hopeful that within the next year to 2 years that we will be able to offer a fully online degree. That degree will focus on agribusiness and agricultural marketing. And when we pull this off, we will be the first department in the College of Basic and Applied Sciences to offer a fully online degree. But it's critically important that we do that now so that we are meeting the demands of a diverse workforce, right? We have many folks who are currently employed full-time, folks who are raising families, and even recent high school graduates who need access to learning, access to attaining an undergraduate degree in agriculture, but don't have the capacity to attend the physical campus under the constraints of the general educational course offerings, right? So we think about the high school graduate who is staying home and is working on the family's farm, but wants that degree in agriculture to advance their knowledge and their skills. And so I think we can meet that demand by creating an online degree offering.
And you've got a new undergraduate certificate in Agri-Analytics. What's that?
Yes, I'm really excited about the undergraduate certificate in Agri-Analytics. It is not only open to students who are majoring in agriculture, so it's open to any undergraduate student, but the purpose of this undergraduate certificate is to prepare graduates to meet the growing demand for the technology workforce around Middle Tennessee, specifically for those with content knowledge in agriculture, but technical skills in data management and data analysis, to fill these voids that the organizations have. And so we had a variety of industry partners who came on board to support the development of this undergraduate certificate. Really excited to see where it goes, but it will provide students who participate with a tremendous amount of experiential learning and connection to potential employers upon graduation. So I think it is the first of its kind in Tennessee, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
There are 3 of your programs, and I think this is important for our audience to understand, that are available in something called the Academic Common Market, which makes them attractive to out-of-state students. What are they, and why is that an advantage?
To be on the Academic Common Market, an academic program must meet the needs or the demands of students that are not currently met in their home state. And if not, then they can attend MTSU with in-state tuition. And so we have 3 programs, 2 undergraduate and 1 graduate, that are listed on the Academic Common Market. One of those is the fermentation science program that you just spoke about. The other is a bachelor's degree in horse science, as well as a master's degree in horse science. And so 2 very forward-thinking, progressive programs that I think are providing state-of-the-art technology and experiences and meeting the demands of the workforce, not just in Tennessee or the southern region, but across the country. And we do bring a lot of students from out of state because of that.
And it's obviously an opportunity for them to take those, enroll in those programs and pay in-state tuition, which is a huge advantage.
Well, yeah, I think that's the largest advantage, is accessing in-state tuition.
Well, Cheney, we're so proud of the School of Agriculture. You're a signature program of this university, and you're putting forth the kind of public service, not only to the students that take advantage of these educational opportunities, but to help a vital industry of our state. So thank you for all you do.
No, we appreciate it, and we're happy to do it.
And thanks for joining us on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And this does wrap up this edition of Out of the Blue. A reminder, you can find news about the campus 24 hours a day by going to our website, mtsunews.com. You can also find additional special content on our social media platforms, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. True Blue TV is available on most streaming services and our app. Broadcasting from the Center for Educational Media, I'm Andrew Oppmann. Stay safe, stay on course, and remain True Blue.